It's Dub Life, every Sunday afternoon. It's Dub Life, Natalie and Kaya too. If you ride the horse, say, make sure you squeeze it tight. It's Dub Life tonight.
Safety.
Hey friends, welcome to episode 8. I think 8. Rufus, is it 8? Is it episode 8? Here's Rufus of Life with the Dubs. So that's the other dub you have, Rufus. Puppy Dub, right here with me. I'm sitting at the desk. I actually, I've had a pretty long week. I'm pretty worn out. But before we go any further, don't forget to use the hashtag bigdubfit on all of your social media posts. If you post on Instagram, tag me, and so forth. But if you leave it in the comments, tell me one positive thing you've done for yourself, socially, mentally, emotionally, or otherwise. Be entered to win a contest. I think this will be November. I think this episode will go up at the end of November. Maybe it'll be Halloween. Actually, we'll be right at the end of October. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm speaking gibberish. So you can still have time to enter in October and enjoy that, I believe. Unless I'm going crazy. I think this episode will go up the day before Halloween. So make sure you use the hashtag BDubFit. Enter to win action figures at the end of the month. Now, like I said, it's been a pretty stressful week back from vacation. First full week back from vacation. I did take Monday off and spend it with Rufus because we had been gone so long, and then we were puppy sitting and all of that he and I hadn't had just alone time. We usually get a lot of alone time every day, and bonded pretty well, and we hadn't had a lot of that. So I took him to the park, we played, we had a good time. But then I've had several in-person work events. I had one this morning that is just a thing I don't do that often anymore. I used to do pretty frequently, but I haven't done that often anymore since the pandemic. And, those are big business reviews and such, and they have some stress associated with them, and just a little bit out of the comfort zone. So, plus some challenging negotiations and some other things that have gone on this week. So I'm kind of tired, a little bit disheveled, but ready to start off Life with the Dubs this episode. Now we have kind of a variety of things that we're going to do this week. Tonight we are going to go see, I believe it is Macbeth. I think I've said The Tempest in another video, but that's next month. Yeah, we're going to see Macbeth tonight. We're going to take Kimberly, my older sister Kimberly. We're going to pick her up here in a little bit. Celebrating her birthday. Her birthday was just a few days ago, so celebrating her birthday, taking her to see Macbeth, bringing her birthday presents. We've got the presents from King Maine, the Westchester collector. If you saw the big package that we opened from him, he sent presents to the girls. So we're bringing Kimberly her presents from them, plus the birthday presents we picked up for her. And go to play, enjoy, have a good time. So we'll film a little bit of that. Tomorrow night, there is, we're taking Kite a game, football game locally at the school. Probably won't film much there, but we'll have some other things. And then Saturday, we're going to go see Black Adam. We're excited for that. So a little bit of everything. We may end up at a store or a mall or something like that along the way. I don't know. But you'll see a lot of Natalie and Kaya, a little bit of Kim, a little bit of Rufus. A normal Life with the Dubs episode. No Victoria this week. So that's what we have in store. Hope you're looking forward to it. Remember, we have in the description below, there's an eBay link. That's to our eBay store. We are selling a lot of different things from around the house, things from old collections, things that we've just had and not used. Kaya has stuff for sale. Natalie has stuff for sale. I have stuff for sale. We're trying to kind of clear some space out, get rid of some clutter, trim down the collection some, and ultimately make a little bit of money to go toward a wedding, honeymoon, that type of thing in the future. So if you want to help out with that, linked to the eBay store, coupon code BDubFit, no hashtag, BDubFit, saves you 10% off until the end of November. I think I'm running that code. Also, there's a bunch of like VHS tapes, $5 and less. If you want us to sign something, send you a card, whatever. It's all there. If you don't want to, perfectly fine. Just for those that are interested. Also, if you click the Big Bad Toy Store link, it helps the channel. I think I'll talk about this on the Hunt videos this week. But as we get closer to December, we're going to do big Toys for Tots, try to give away a bunch of figures. And so the more people, that's the easiest way you can help on something like that, is just click that link. It doesn't cost you anything but a few seconds of your time. The more they give, the more we can give away. That's kind of the way it works. So I've given away everything, every dollar that they've given us, we've given away. So we're thankful to the folks at Big Bad Toy Store, and again, all of you who click the link, pre-order, order, whatever the case may be. It is play night. I do actually have to finish up some work because I've been gone for so long. So I do have to finish up work for a couple hours, and then we're going to head out, pick up Kimberly. I will show you, I do have a couple items that I have picked up this week. We're not going to open in this, but I will show them to you. So continuing the trend of Ami pre-orders that I don't want to cancel, I have actually 3 of the Symbiote Spider-Man, Black Suit Spider-Man, Mafex figures that I had on pre-order that I didn't cancel that have arrived. This is a great figure. I'm really tempted to keep them, or at least keep one of them. But I'm probably just going to sell them, put them up for sale in the eBay store. But I'm tempted to keep one of them because it looks awesome. And I think people really like it. So I have those. And then I used the Target Circle 25% off one toy. Plus you got $5 off an order of 30 plus 5% red card. I got this guy for like $27, 28 bucks. I think it's $27.98 or something. On Target, shipped. I've looked at this 100 times in hunt videos. I thought, for that price of a Marvel Legend these days, I think it's pretty good. Will I ever open it? I really don't know. But I think it's a really nice T-Rex. So I'm not sure if I'm going to open it or not, but I did pick that up on that Target sale. I do think I have a wave of figures from Super 7 coming, maybe this weekend. So there may be some other stuff to show, toys to unbox. I might unbox that T-Rex. I just don't know. I got it because I've looked at it so many times. I think it looks great, and that price is really good for it. Almost half price with all those sales and coupons. So I got it. I think it'll still be clearanced. Oh, tired puppy. Rufus. Right at my feet. He always stays right at my feet. He's such a good boy. If those things are down to clearance, like $10, I'll army build. But probably everybody will army build. But I don't have space for it. So I don't know. I always don't know. And I don't know what I'm going to do with the Mafex. I keep picking up these Marvel Mafex figures and just stashing them, not opening them, because I love them. I don't have a lot of space for them. I don't do much with Marvel anymore. But they're such good figures, and they're so expensive in the aftermarket that I just am keeping because I'm importing them myself. So I pay like $58 or something like that for those off Ami, and they sell for much more than that. So I don't want to have to pay that price, but I also don't break for it. I don't know. It's a problem. We all have problems, don't we? We all have problems. Anyway, that is where we're at. And next clip, probably on the way with the girls to pick up Kim and go see the play. Macbeth? Is that what we're seeing? Hamlet? Macbeth. I think Macbeth. We need to grab what?
A book.
Oh. Kim's here.
Hi.
We're not in the car. We're driving. Kim got her presents from the Bailey family.
Yay, thank you so much. That was so sweet of you.
It's very thoughtful to think of her. She was playing with the music box on the way now.
I love music boxes. They're really cool.
So thank you again to Jermaine, the Bailey family, for thinking of Kimberly. We are downtown. Natalie's here too. She's hidden in the back.
I'm fixing my hair.
We're going to see Macbeth, right? Macbeth. So last time they had a thematic menu at dinner. What did you have?
I had shepherd's pie. I had something that she didn't let anybody else try.
Turkish. Cornish pastry. Yeah. So like things like Yorkshire pudding could be possible, I suppose. Are you going to have supper?
Yes.
Yes. When's the last time you were at Shakespeare Tavern?
Oh, it's been years.
Like
Actually,
15 years.
We came here on the first date we went after Mike moved to Atlanta.
Oh, wow.
To see Romeo and Juliet at the Valentine's Day show.
That sounds like a good time. It's Kimmy's birthday. Well, Kim's birthday a few days ago, so we're celebrating the birthday.
Yay!
It smells like somebody farted and sprayed some poop spray in here.
It does smell like Febreze.
That smell. Huh. What's this?
I'm talking about a book.
Shakespeare Tavern.
Yay! I should have worn my Shakespeare shirt.
You should. You have 2 Shakespeare shirts from here.
I like my comedy tragedy one though.
Where you get stabbed in the back.
Yeah, it's Shakespeare with a red nose for comedy in the back.
Well, it is Thursday Night Football as well. The tragedy of Macbeth. Do you think it's going to be tragic? Probably. Oh. Party number 17. And then we wait for them to call us and we find our table. Think they have Marvel Legends in here?
Probably not.
Oh. Well, I mean, you never know. They have this little guy. He kind of counts, right? Yeah. Lady Macbeth's foam sweet foam soap. Is that what we're looking for? Oh, this area is good. Yeah, he definitely counts as a Marvel Legend. A little bit of merch from the merch stand. I'm ready for a little supper from the supper stand, personally. Supper from the supper stand?
Supper is very good.
You could eat?
Yes.
Yeah, figured. We'll have our seat right by the stage. Now it's time to get Yorkshire pudding or something of that nature. What?
Sausage.
Huh? Hot dog?
There's a sausage.
Are you saying look at the size of that sausage of that gentleman?
No.
My goodness, Kaya.
No, I don't know.
Oh.
Oh, they got the Cornish pastry.
They do?
Cornish paste here. There's dragon noodles.
Roasted turkey broccoli.
They do have some different things this time. It's not all the same. Jambalaya.
Ooh, that's what I'm getting.
Roasted broccoli, macaroni cheese. Intermission menu, triple peanut.
Ratatouille with crispy polenta.
Oh yeah. It's a good time. This is good. This is good. Are you gonna get a sausage? Kim, you?
Probably not. I'm not a huge sausage person.
Well, you know. I see Cornish pastries. I see them.
Yeah.
I see them.
Is that what you're getting?
I don't think so.
So good though.
No?
Oh, the little bounce up and down. That's a lot of food. That's why do we come here and get all the food on earth?
Everything sounds amazing.
I have jambalaya. You have mac and cheese. More jambalaya noodles, Cornish pastries, salads, breads, soups.
I did, yeah. The recommendation was so strong.
She ate it in 7 seconds, and then went, "Do anybody want some?"
I realized because I took the last bite, I didn't ask anybody if they wanted to try it.
Well, we're gonna enjoy a night at the show. We'll check in at intermission when this one at least is gonna have an ice cream float, I believe. Is that a truth? Maybe. We may all. Who knows? Said intermission, but I told the field afterward. Did you enjoy Macbeth?
I did. Did you?
I did. Yeah, quite a bit. It's good. It's also interesting seeing the way the cast turns over and plays different parts from the last show, because it's always the same troupe, but they rotate roles, I guess. I don't know. Is that how it works? Always the same
It's
troupe?
a repertory company, so it's
Yeah.
always the same actors, but they're in different parts.
So it's interesting seeing that, just the way that looks in practice.
Yeah.
Seeing them in different roles. Yeah, they do it really well. They do it really well. Ken, did you enjoy it?
Oh yeah, very much.
It's great. I mean, and on Thursday nights when we're here, you get general admission. So it's just fixed price, first come, first serve. That's why we get here early. So we get like really, really good seats at the price of the lowest price of the season. And it's, it's not the most convenient thing to drive down to downtown Atlanta on Thursday night, work night, but I think it makes for a nice little evening out.
Yeah.
And we got to celebrate Kimmy's birthday with
Yay.
desserts and treats and all that good stuff.
Good time.
So thanks again to the Baileys for sending Kim presents. She enjoyed them.
So thank you for thinking of me.
Yes. And we'll catch up with you tomorrow with whatever we're going to be doing there. I have gas. Oh, safety. What did I eat? Oh, jambalaya. That's why I had hot sauce. Hey, it's the next morning. I got a package. On my way to kickboxing, and I'm going to drop that off the UPS store. It's somebody bought it off of eBay. It's actually one of Natalie's items somebody bought in another country. So thank you to whoever that was. But I'm on my way to kickboxing Friday morning. It's been, like I think I mentioned in this video, it's been a long and relatively stressful week. I don't actually get stressed too often. And work doesn't tend to stress me necessarily. It's more when there is a combination of a lot of important things that are all happening in sequence. And even if I'm confident, which I was this week, that all of them will go well, just getting them all done and, timing and delays and making sure you don't hit traffic and whatever, maybe it's more anxious and stress, I'm not sure. But just had a lot of important things to get done this week, and still have a few in the midday today. I've got several important meetings, one very important meeting trying to close out some negotiations on something. So when all that hits kind of all at once, it just, it wears on you a little bit. Plus, I wasn't able to kickbox on Wednesday, which is, going to kickboxing is a good outlet when you're feeling a little pent up, because I had meetings. So it's been a long week. I'm ready for the weekend. Hopefully get done a little bit early today on Friday, and have a good time. Spend time with the puppy. We had fun. It was good to celebrate Kim's birthday last night. Play was very good. We enjoy going to that Shakespeare Theater House. I bet this probably doesn't seat more than about 100, 200 people. Very intimate, food's good, and we like supporting, you know, local arts and the establishments. Having events doing, especially as Kaya's now involved in that stuff. I think I talked to you about on the hunt video, we are taking her to New York for Christmas. That'll be her big Christmas present. There'll probably be another couple presents here and there, but her big Christmas present will be a trip to New York City. I do think I have some stuff like in the pile of loot that I'll do over the next 2 months, that a couple things that I'll probably stash away for her to put under a tree so she has something to open. But her big trip will be going to New York and seeing a Phantom of the Opera, and she's never seen any live performances until like we took her to the Killers concert recently, but then like live theater, these Shakespeare's all she's seen. So next month we're going to the Tempest, then in December we'll go to Christmas Carol, and then we're also going to go see the Nutcracker, the big production of the Nutcracker here in the city. And then the next, or like 10 days later, we'll be at Phantom of the Opera on Broadway. So kind of building up, you know, the levels of performance so she can enjoy all that. So we're excited for that. It's going to be a fun trip to New York. Hopefully run into Ron while we're up there and meet Kate. I would like that. So, yeah. All right. I got to go work on my glutes and hams kickboxing. It's later.
Meadows.
Rufus.
Hi, Rufus.
And we're going to go to the football game. Kaya and Camila are upstairs getting ready. It's because it's October. I think it's the last home game in October, so it's the pink out night. I don't have a lot of, I mean, I do have a fair amount of pink, but not to wear in a cold fall night or a chilly fall night. So boo, you know, boo for pink out. Mm-hmm. Probably the only person wearing an all over boo hoodie.
Probably.
But that's what I want. And I'm rocking the Aunt Pearl. Let's see if I can get them down there. Kevin Durant's. What do you got? Jordan 3s.
My matchy ones with Victoria.
Victoria. Rufus, what shoes you got on? You naked? Yeah?
He's got his fur paws on.
He's naked. I don't know where the girls are. Time to leave! Who's in the nude?
I was like, I don't have a pink hoodie, but I've got my primitive Sailor Moon hoodie I can go grab. Woo.
Oh, she's changing. She's changing. Kai, you in the nude?
No, they're not in the nude. They're coming. I'm definitely not nude.
Well, that's good. That would be a problem.
I definitely made sure I wasn't, since Kaya rudely asked. Oh my gosh, I thought
You asked she was naked?
I thought that you asked me to ask her.
I mean, that's falsehood. Look at Rufus. He's as tall as Camila is.
You're my best friend. You know that? I love you.
He's like, yeah, I wish that my own sister loved me or would even look. She turns her back away.
No, I just...
Turns her back away in disgust.
No, not
How can you not like Rufus?
Oh, babies.
I don't understand. She's got serious issues. Camila loves you, Rufus. I love you, Rufus. Well, we're not going to film anything at the game because it's not film worthy. What are y'all going to do tonight at the game? What's your plan? What?
Game plannings.
Game things?
Yeah. Probably
Get some treats and cheer and you say go team go fight win.
Yeah. Hey,
Try to meet boys. You're going to meet a boy, aren't you, Camila?
Oh, that's why.
Oh, that is a definite situation. Busted on YouTube. Leave in the comments below. She going to see a boy. She going to see a boy. Yep, that's why you got to get up there. Hey, no. Hey, we'll talk to you tomorrow. It's the next day. We just finished Black Adam. I liked it very much. We'll talk about it in a second. Kai, did you like the movie? That was it. That's all you get. Huh. I don't know what that was about. What? You didn't like the movie?
No, I didn't. I'm good.
You didn't like the movie? Why didn't you like it?
I did like it.
You don't look like it. Did you go to sleep?
No. No. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know how to talk about the movie and spoiling it.
So whether or not you liked it is a spoiler.
No, it's just you asked me why I liked it, and
I didn't never said why you liked it. I just asked if you
laughed.
liked it.
You cried.
Did you weep?
I did cry. Yes, I did cry.
You wept?
I wept.
She wept. I liked it very much. I think it is easily top 3 superhero movies since Endgame with Spider-Man and Batman. It's significantly better than most everything Marvel's put out in a while.
It was very,
in my
very
opinion.
good.
There might be spoiler. Yeah, there's going to be spoilers from the next clip until the following clip. Spoilers. Well, you just got hit in the face. That's how it goes. I think, so I like a lot of the background of this movie. The Rock's been trying to get this movie made for like 10 years. And his company is co-producing it, which I think is cool. And he's really good in it. I think this is really a sweet spot. Can I come to the middle? Look at you, just look miserable.
I'm not miserable.
You just look absolutely miserable.
I'm not. I really like the movie.
She just doesn't like movies or things that are. She only likes things in real life, nothing fictional at all. Yeah, she's just Moody McGillicuddy. So.
No, I like the movie a lot.
Did you like it when The Rock was CG to be like 100 pounds smaller than he was and shirtless?
I was wondering if that was CG or if he actually.
Oh, he didn't lose that weight. No. The Rock ain't been $185 in a while. I like that element of it. I like. I think it's the right tone. So DC, by a lot of people over the last period of time, especially in the pre-Justice League in DC.
Sorry, guys, gotta take my
in the Zack Snyder. Was criticized for being too dark and contrasted to Marvel that had a whole lot of silliness in a lot of times. It's just too dark. I think this was a good blend. It's pretty dark. I mean, there's consequences and there's a lot of death, but it also has humor. And The Rock is actually pretty funny in it, kind of unintentionally.
Like dry.
Intentionally, unintentionally.
Yeah.
But it also has heart, because it's got a family story in it, a kid's story in it. So it's like the blending of Shazam and Batman.
Yes.
Kind of.
Yes, with the tones and the moods.
So the tones are really good, I think, right where they need to be for a superhero movie, especially as Marvel has got more and more kind of just silly, like too much.
Yeah. And unlike Love is Thunder, where they kind of put the humor at the wrong times, where you kind of felt weird about it, Black Adam had a good blend with that.
I think the Justice Society was all good. Dr. Fate is the best, as he should be.
Yes.
Obviously, spoilers, he dies. Which I guess I should have known when they cast Pierce Brosnan. Like, they weren't going to sign up Pierce Brosnan, that level of an actor.
That's true.
That's been that level of an actor for so long to be 10 movies. The guy who plays Hawkman is great, too.
Yeah.
I love
And I liked that interpretation of Hawkman. I thought that was good. Kind of Iron Man.
He is from a show called Leverage that I used to watch. He was like the hacker guy.
Oh.
He was the nerdy hacker.
He was good. He also looks a lot like the guy that's on The Walking Dead right now, but I don't think it's the same actor. He was good. The other two, Adam and Cyclone, both good.
I really like Cyclone.
You like Cyclone? The way, I think the CG is really good in this movie. The way they did a lot of the effects are good. Kahndaq looks cool. I mean, the problem with DC is they have a lot of villains that or a problem with DC, that are like demons type of villains. Like, that's a very common thing, just like in the first Suicide Squad. And so, Sabak, I mean, he looked fine, but he's just like the devil. He's just a devil villain.
Yeah.
And kind of throwaway. But all these superheroes have villain problems. They all have villain problems. The villains are just very minor and you don't care that much. I hope Marvel will fix that with Doctor Doom. And then, of course, the big, probably the most eventful thing of the whole movie is not only that Superman is in the post-credit scene, but it is Henry Cavill, who, what was announced a few days ago, they are now officially in production of Man of Steel 2 with Henry Cavill returning as Superman, which was doubtful. Like, he was done. Technically was been let go as Superman.
Oh, wow.
And I think, from my understanding, The Rock very much wanted Superman in this movie and wanted it to be Henry Cavill and used his platform to make that happen. I'm not sure if that's true. That is my understanding. So that's
It was awesome at the end.
The end scene was good.
That was very cool.
And having just, Amanda Waller tying it back to your other stuff is good. Even mentioning Task Force X and and that type of stuff. I think it's good. I hope they make another one. I don't know where it goes from here. I mean, of course you want the Black Adam Shazam movie to happen.
Yes.
That's the movie you want to have. That's Shazam 3, Black Adam 2 kind of combo.
That would be cool.
I think they did a job. For a character that's a deep cut in the DC universe, even though he's an important and powerful character, the common person has never heard of Black Adam and thinks that this is a superhero movie where they're calling him Black Adam because he's black, like a black person, not like an African American person, and not the nature of the way the story handles this. I think The Rock's good. And I heard some people I can't really see The Rock as a superhero. And I'm like, who in our entire planet can you see as a superhero more than The Rock?
That's true.
He actually looks like a superhero.
That's very true.
Like, we're just walking around.
Yeah.
So I had fun. I think it was good. It's better than I thought it would be,
good.
Which is good. I mean, I'm tempted to buy The Rock, Black Adam. They have the one with the throne. I'm kind of tempted to buy that, but I don't know if I'm going to do that. Kai, what were your thoughts? What's your favorite part?
Ooh,
when Dr. Fate got killed?
No, I cried during that.
I cried twice for that.
You had never heard of Dr. Fate 3 hours ago.
I cried when he died, and then
that's good.
I cried 3 times.
Black Adam and Dr. Fate were my mains in Injustice. I love both of them in Injustice.
See, that's
the effects with Dr. Fate were cool. The way he does like the prism stuff.
It was very cool.
That's one of the things I liked about Cyclone a lot, because she just became a swirling thing of just color.
Is that what you want to be, a swirling thing of color?
No, it was very pretty to watch that. It gave me Wrinkle in Time.
Oh yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
I cried when he died. I cried when
Hawkman used the helmet.
And then I cried when the helmet faded.
Oh.
At the end, I cried 3 times for his death.
Adam being in that was just kind of there. He was fine. Not really an important part of the story. It's what is also interesting is now that both Marvel and DC have gone so deep in their movies with their cast of characters, the common person is also seeing how they've both just told the same characters a lot of times. You've got Adam, which is Ant-Man, and a lot of people think, oh, who copied who, and in the modern time, we're like, oh, they're just copying Ant-Man, not knowing which one was written first 75 years ago. But it is interesting to see the different takes of the powers that can be, Cyclone and Storm having similar powers, or other, folks like that. It was good.
I like the plot twist.
That he was the father and not the son. Yeah. I think it was good. That gave a good little moment. And it was well paced.
Yes.
You didn't get tired or bored. I think it was good. I would say, as you're watching this, it's been out for about a week. I think it did pretty good in its opening weekend. It looks like it's going to. I'd say go see it. It's definitely worth seeing in the theater. It's a little bit. It's just a regular 2-hour movie versus the 2:45s we've been getting recently and some of the other stuff. So it's not hard to sit and watch through. And it is a theater movie.
Yes.
There's a lot of really cool effects.
Yes.
In it.
Very cool effects.
The lightning, other stuff is very.
The Rock bulging out of his tight suit. Yeah. Did you like it when Hawkman's wings ripped up the poster of Jason Momoa Aquaman? That make you sad?
I found that scene funny.
Or the Batman action figures were flying through the air during the fight. That was funny.
Fighting. It's ripping up all the superhero
That was funny. Well, that was Black Adam. And now we're going to do... I don't know what we're going to do. I think they want to eat, probably. That's what needs to happen.
I mean, I'm fine. I had a pretty good breakfast I made.
So you don't need to eat again until tomorrow?
No, I can eat. It's just that it's not
So if we went to eat right now, would you order food?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Just yeah.
Oh, berry.
You get her a blackberry?
Just so she can.
Have you just been on a wear a kill? Weren't you wearing that shirt yesterday?
What? No. I was wearing my other clothes.
You just wearing non-stop killers all the day long? We're at the mall. Oh, that's not. I don't think Black Adam was killing it.
That's true.
Kai was telling us how at the football game last night, she saw the cute boy sitting in a group and she just stared in awe and wondered how she could work her way in. So all you boys that are in the comments that leave positive comments about her, tell her she don't need them cute boys. Just stick to the nerdy boys. Just stick to them.
What is happening right now?
Yeah.
Even in high school, I stuck to the nerdy boy.
Yeah. I might have been the boy that she was a little lusting after though. You know, if I was out on the field, I wasn't watching a game. I was participating in a game. What do you think about that?
Oh, I don't.
Huh? What?
I said I lost track of the conversation 20 minutes ago.
Well, I mean, we could just be spelling the alphabet out.
I have
That's what
no
you would do.
idea what's happening.
Oh. The Hickory Farm sausages, whole store. Look, Character World is gone.
I didn't even know they had storefronts.
Character World is moving. No, neither did I. Maybe it's just for Christmas. Vida Productos Natural. This what is happening in this mall? There's a big shark. Do you think they'll have new product here in this Character World now that it's down here?
That's gonna be a shoe.
Maybe. Are you gonna spend your money here?
I don't have it on me.
You don't have any money? Oh. That's rough. Oh, it's big. Bigger. And it's got Luigi Man. Oh, Big T. Look at Big T right there.
Oh, it's ooh.
Huh? Symbiote Spider-Man, Silk. I think a lot of those are Iron Studios. That's not a great use of that display case there. Not a great use. That is an interesting thing for 20% off. Huh. That's the Zombie Hunter Spider-Man hot toy. Golden Axe, Buzz. God, that's an old Doctor Strange shit. Did they reissue that one? Their prices here are just very poor. Look at all of these Figure Arts minis. Figure Arts Ultraman. I don't think any of that's terribly new. You have that Sailor Moon, all those Sailor Moon.
I do. But someone spoils you.
Huh?
Huh?
You have that wand, I think, too, don't you?
I do.
Huh. This is you're talking about Krillin. Figure Art Zero. What's that one? It's just a bigger space. It's kind of the same stuff. Just a much bigger space. Akira bike. All those swords. Please do not write or draw on the table. What, Kirby?
The Kirby bag. I the whole giraffe.
Are you gonna look at this reincarnated as a slime post, or are you gonna look like Kirby if they have the Korean corn dogs and you're gonna inhale them like Kirby? It's a possibility. I mean, it really is it's just a lot more space. I think it's the same stuff. I think there's no new inventory really. Hot Toys back there, Winter Soldier, Iron Man 85 Battle Damage, some of the Troopers, that Justice League 2-pack, War Machine, Iron Studios Spider-Man.
The fluffy puppies.
Don't you have that?
I do have the fluffy puppies.
Look at those little dudes. There's a lot of like just random little things here. Do you have those?
I do have those. The only thing I'm missing from those is the Sailor Venus in her school clothes.
Oh, what about Trunks up there with his blue hair?
Oh, Trunks.
He's not shirtless though, so she's not interested. She like it more if it was shirtless. Yeah. What is this, masks? A Krillin mask? Kid Goku mask? Oh, alright. Guess they've moved over here. Nothing terribly exciting. All these energy drinks. The Piccolo energy drink. Easy in it. I got my Crocs that we got at the beach on. We're gonna go over here to Porn Beards. Going to Porn Beards. Poppin' Beards. Study hour, social hour, magic hour, huh? They've got the Squatch. The Squatch. Sign, not the Mama Baby Sinclair. I don't know who that voice was.
They have a sign one from Dee Dee.
No, a lot of different sign. A lot of those we have signed too. We don't have a Todoroki though. I don't think yet. Not yet. No, two not the Mamas. Huh. Kai is lustfully looking at something. Anything else? These vinyls? Yeah. Those are getting more and more popular, it feels like. Not really my thing, but I can appreciate why they are getting popular. I mean, ultimately, almost anything can be collectible. Super 7 up there. Optimus Prime, Mondo Gecko, Raphael. Anything interesting? Pops. Lots of pops. They got all those arcades set up on the table. I think that's cool. Todoroki. Let's see. NECA. Do they have Secret of the Used Turtle 2-packs? They have Shadow Master Super Shredder. Dorbs. Haven't seen that in a while. Dark Series. That sounds good. Shang-Chi. Oh, yeah. Alright. Kaya made that happen. You made that happen, didn't you, Kaya?
Oh.
They have the hands dance guy, but he was like a Emerald City Comic Con exclusive.
Yeah, he's like really expensive, isn't he?
I don't know, he's really expensive, but he's like 30 or 40 bucks. 50 bucks maybe. Yeah, they've got, I think these are new, because I think they've got the chef maybe coming. That's Miss Chalice, Cuppet. I think, yeah, Calamaria, but that's not all. I think they have Chef, which is, wasn't Chef the bad guy in this one? In the DLC? I believe that's right, yes. Barrel of Monkeys, like the toy? That's interesting. Alright, well, yeah, I think you get the feel for what is in this store. Here, Kaya, come take a picture with Batman. Take a picture with Batman. Yeah, take a picture. Take a picture with Batman. No, like you gotta like do the Black Adam pose. Come on, do it. Come on. Come on, do it. No, that wasn't what it did. He pokes his booty out a little bit. Bends one knee.
It's not that stuff.
No, like put your front leg back. Yeah. Now bend that back leg like you're doing a lunge squat.
Okay.
Now back your shoulders up and lift your left hand up in the air and declare it. Oh, this has all been a video. It's a galaxy. That means you gotta try to get the high score.
Who does?
Do you want this little one to have as well? You haven't set up your other Galaga yet.
The wall mount?
The wall one, yeah. These guys are little bitty. That's true. They're cool though. I do think they're cool.
He's okay.
Got the cinematic mode going, Kaya. She focuses in. What do you think you're gonna do here on this Pac-Man?
Maybe beat the first level.
Maybe.
I've
We're just gonna we're gonna let the tracking. We're gonna just track her movements. Just track her bone. Just circle around it and tracking. Cinematography. Yes.
We're not.
Why not? Oh, you almost got hit by the ghost just then. Oh, you gotta eat him. 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 Like Dobby. You gotta make nom.
Oh man.
Did you die?
No, I've won my life.
What level are you on?
1.
Oh.
Just no.
You're close to what? Did you die on the first level? Did you beat the first level? I'm talking to Kaya. Oh, she beat the first level. Do you feel like the champion? It's gonna go poorly. All right. Natalie set the high score, so she's letting Kaya play so that she dies within about 15 seconds.
Wow, she died.
That was
She
two.
lost
That
her
really
streak.
was 2 lives in 10 seconds.
Well, I had 2 ships too in the first
Wow.
one with a bonus life. So
My goodness. Safety.
She said they shoot stuff at you? Question mark.
Huh. Well, that was fast.
Very quickly. Very quickly.
Well, now you can put your
got
high score
1,000
in at
points,
least. That's
Kaya.
good. How do you feel about your performance, Erica? I thought you were a gamer. That's a lie, isn't it? You're not a gamer whatsoever. I don't believe I've seen this. Grave before shave, rebels against razors merch. Huh. The guy you met at ICC, see? That patch guy? This one seems to be signed by someone. Wonder if that's actually signed or like somebody came in the store and signed it that is supposed to, or is just Kaya signed it? What do you think?
Unknown. It's $20 more than this one.
That's true, maybe that's why. It is also like painted. That one's not painted. It even has a butt window.
Oh, it.
Or he ripped his pants. How about that?
Wait, so is it like he's Hulk because he has the purple pants?
He ripped his pants, you can see his butthole.
So what if like? Oh yeah, because it says the Incredible Kong. So what if like somebody from Hulk signed it?
Oh well, that would be quite a thing. Well, we're gonna go to OK Dog and Egg Toast. Are you gonna get Egg Toast, Kaya? No? Maybe? Are you just gonna go get Chick-fil-A instead? Of all the people I know, Korean corn dog sounds like you. Of everyone I know, we have to take the elevator, I guess. I don't know how we get down when the escalator's not working and there's not stairs right here.
There aren't any.
Feces McGillicuddy. I'm waiting for this place to be open for a while. We've got OK Classic hot dog, rice cake hot dog, premium dog, cheddar dog, Squids Inc. half and half dog. Are you getting that? Squids Inc. No? Sweet potato dog. This is going to be a peculiar situation. It's really unusual looking, but the things that have come out for people look quite good. They just look weird. We're just going to try a variety of things. I just think that's what you have to do in a situation like this. Look at them. Rolling it, cutting it. Oh.
Ordered significantly larger than expected.
What's that?
That's the sauce she recommended for that, but I figured I'd put it on the side just in case.
What's that?
Money. Oh dear.
Whoa. Go for it. Which one are you eating?
This is the
Squid
regular.
Zinc?
No, this is the regular with ketchup, cheese, mustard, and
Which one did
Parmesan.
you go for? Regular hot dog with cheese, mustard, Parmesan. That's it?
Ketchup.
Which one did you get?
Better.
The better. Oh. Looks like you don't like it. I should take it from you. What's that face?
Mine.
What one did you eat?
It's super crispy. The cheddar hot dog.
Oh. Maybe I shouldn't have got toast and sweet potato. Chili sauce is what I'm supposed to eat this with?
This is so That's good. What she recommended.
Look at that face.
It's very interesting texture.
Huh. So it's eggs, garlic, bacon, I think. Egg toast. It just kind of looks like a breakfast sandwich. That's weird. That's very good.
Is it like a really hot?
It's like super thick, fancy bread. Yeah. She's gonna steal the camera and throw it.
Just give me my food. Give me the breakfast. I know that.
Oh, I got oozing cheese.
It's about
You got that's the cheese dog. Didn't one of you get mozzarella stick?
That's this one. That's that one.
And what's the other thing? You got potato dog? Huh. I think that's blurry. I think I'm blurry. I'm out of focus again. You finished that one already.
I offered everybody about who wanted it.
My egg toast thing has this little like orange sauce. I don't know what it is, but it's very good.
It's very good.
That thing's good. All right, so that's just a huge cheese stick.
With potatoes.
And what sauces?
Just ketchup, mustard, and Parmesan.
You put ketchup and mustard?
Mustard on a mozzarella stick? Chug it.
That's an interesting choice.
What's your other hot dog?
My other
Potatoes?
hot dog is a hot dog with potatoes, yeah.
I have sweet potatoes with chilies. What's this about to be?
It's already like dripping out of it.
Yeah, oozing.
It's cracking.
The Kraken? You're gonna release the Kraken after you finish it? She's gonna release the Kraken, she says. Oh, are you stuck? Oh my. Oh. She's like, what's this?
I've never seen one of those.
They're right there. It's an interesting item. How does that make you feel in the tummy?
Whoa.
Oh. So when we finish, you want to go there and get your favorite thing from that place? Macaroni cheese, green beans,
Oh, from Bourbon Street?
noodles, and Bourbon Street chicken. Are you even going to be able to finish that thing?
Maybe.
Going to make an effort? She could go back for more. She could always go back for more, though. That's the truth. Yep. Good thing we're working out tonight. What do you think about Thunder Thighs? Dipping? Oh, cookies, oh no. Well, how did we like that Korean hot dog experience?
That was good.
It was good.
Very filling.
Do you want to swing into Box Lunch and see if they have Sailor Moon stuff before we go home?
No.
That's a yes. Woo! We're gonna flee from the cookies. I got the hiccups now. I think we were here at some point recently. Oh yeah, they have Halloween stuff right now. Cause they had all this Sailor Moon. Man, I've got hiccups like nobody's business. It's gonna make my talili come out of my babloobly. Know what I mean? Oh, hiccups. They going out.
Shirt.
Which one?
That shirt. The shirt he's touching right now. It's very soft.
The one that needed to be hung up? Mm-hmm. Yes. Everybody wants to pass some gas. Naruto Yahtzee. Oh, a figure arts. I do like the Frieza Christmas sweaters. Goku from the movie. Are you talking about Krillin?
Did you see the earrings?
Mm-hmm. I did see the earrings.
Do-do-do-do. I like box lunch. Well, the hiccups are killing me. They're killing me. Look at the Scarlet Witch over there. You think Rufus would like the Slytherin squeaker toy?
I think he would.
I like this Mordor shirt.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I like that shirt. What about the Witch King? Oh, it's just a Team Sauron shirt. Yeah, that is. It's just Team Sauron. Are you just finding new Sailor Moon purses?
It's all over the place. They're everywhere. I don't know what's happening.
Well, they want your money, I think. I think that's what's happening. There's one here, and one here, and one there. Yeah, that's what's happening. I don't want that. Ooh. Somebody doo-dooed right there, I believe. Doo-doo?
Oh, whoa.
Did you doo-doo? We're done the mall. I don't know what. We're going to go home and play with the puppy. Kaya claims she has 4 hours and she'll have her costume finished. That's 6 months overdue.
I said 5 hours.
Okay, 5 hours. So she can get it done today. Because there's 5.5 hours left in the day.
I hope it'll only take 5 hours.
I would like in the comments below your wager. What do you think the percentage chance that she will be wearing this costume that she spent hundreds of dollars and wasted other people's time on over the last 6 months?
12.
Before Saturday. Because if she's not, it's the last con of the year and she gets on punishment.
It's true.
So, and then she's on punishment and has been for like 18 months. So it'll just be another layer of punishment. Ongoing punishment. But tomorrow we're going to take Rufus to the pet store. That's the thing that's going to happen tomorrow.
Yay.
And we have to get mailers because people are buying VHS tapes. Thank you if that's any of you. Shockingly, people are buying VHS tapes. We appreciate. So we got to get some supplies and what have you. And we're just walking aimlessly because I'm following them, which is never the right choice. We'll talk to you tomorrow. It's the next day. Final day of Life of the Dubs this week. And Rufus and I, hey Rufus, how you doing, buddy? We are on our way to the pet store for a little adventure. Really need fish food. We've got a couple clownfish that longtime viewers of the channel know that we have. What do you think about it, buddy? We're pretty lazy today. We've been laying around watching Ravens football. The Ravens finally won a game in the fourth quarter where they had a double-digit lead and then blew the lead and then still won. They are a very challenging team to watch this year, but they're 4-3, first in the division, so that's good. So we've been pretty lazy today. I did have a big package come in. We will look at that when we get back home, but we have 2 clownfish in our saltwater aquarium, and we have a starfish in there, a little bit of coral, not much else right now. And yeah, rocking out, a little salivation. And we are, make sure he's not getting too hot. The aquarium store that we normally buy our stuff for that from moved and was closed for a long time. Anyway, I need food, and Walmart didn't have it, so I'm hopeful that, like, I think in Petco or Petland or whatever I'm going to, like one of the big chain pet stores, I'm hopeful they will have it. But also, it'll be the first time that I've taken Rufus into like a big pet store like people do. That's not really a thing I think is necessary often, but you know, he's been a good boy today, and I thought maybe he would like to go roam about on an adventure, right, Rufus? Plus, he doesn't love the car, so anytime I have a good opportunity to take him on like a 10-minute ride, something like that, it's important because we do take him places, and even like going to the park and stuff. I want him to help get used to it, not be quite so he gets a little bit sick. But he hasn't thrown up in a long time in the car. But he does get a little sick. You can tell. You can tell he just stares out the window. He's not the most anxious and all that. But next stop we will be at the pet store. Maybe we'll find some prizes for Rufus too. I'm sure we will, won't we, buddy? No? Well, let's see you in a bit. PetSmart. That's where we're going, huh, Rufus? PetSmart. It's over here by Target and Home Depot and everything. Immediately, people wanting to talk to Rufus. People always want to talk to Rufus. There's another doodle. He made a friend with that doggy. He likes that doggy. But he doesn't know what to think about all this, for sure. I don't have what I'm looking for either, but I think these will work so we can get to the other one. I got some flakes at Walmart. They did not like those. They did not like those. Not that you care. Look, he's so curious now. He smells all kind of things. Being a good boy, though. Rufus, all the ladies like to come up and talk to you. Look at these things. Outback kangaroo. Ostrich knuckles and claws. You want one of those? He's interested in that kangaroo. We're gonna find you something, buddy. Don't worry. Don't worry. You want to pick out a treat, buddy? The boy got enough stuff like that. He's good. I was worried he'd just be taking the treats or the toys and like playing with them like they're his, but he knows they're not his. Not yet. You're a good boy, aren't you, Rufus? Yeah. Nerf gun that shoots bacon-flavored treats. That seems like something I'd get for him. I'm not sure if he'd like the treats, but that's a temptation. We're back in the car. That is not a single person job. Natalie is doing other things and Kai are doing other things. They're going to go to the grocery store, another errand, so I took Rufus by myself. Filming, if I'm going to film and have just having Rufus at the pet store, unless you're buying a single thing, look how excited he is to look at people. Filming, holding basket, and Rufus, challenging. But we did pick up some things, and they had a way to donate to Toys for Tots by buying a little stuffy. So I'll show you what we got. Not that you care that much, but I'll show you what we got. When we get home, we got him some bones. We got a couple stuffies. And we got fish food that hopefully the fish will like. Otherwise, we're going to go to the long trek to the aquarium store. All right, let's get home. We got a good package to open up. I tell you what, Rufus is popular, though. Everybody loves Rufus. Everybody wants to talk to him and pet him. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. The only challenge is he's got such a deep, low, loud bark. And he wants to go play with every single dog in there. And not everybody, wants their dog to walk up and sniff other dogs. Not everybody does that. So some people will keep their dogs away and go in a different direction. And he wants to play, so he's going to bark at them and get their attention. And his bark is loud and low, and it scares people. And he just wants to go play and be a big fluff ball. Isn't that right? He only does that if he's not able to walk over to the dog. Like if I prevent him or they walk away from him. But he doesn't bark any other time. What do you think, Rufus? And he learned that from the devil neighbor's dogs. The neighbor's not devil. Their dogs are devil. And he barks at them because he can't get to them from the fence, and they bark all day long, and he doesn't like it, and he learned bad habits. But now we got to go home. We're back home. There's Kai's feet.
I'm sorry.
Unshowered feet for 3 days. We got to give Rufus, we got him a chicken nugget from McDonald's because he has to take some medicine.
You want a chicken nugget?
You got to take his flea and tick medicine. No? Can you smell the medicine? Give him the other half. Maybe? Maybe? Has that got all of it in it? You got to eat it. No, you don't need to spit it out and examine it. No. You just eat it. No, you just eat it. No, Rufus. Rufus said no. And Mom's gonna try something else. Wait, Blank Check and Beauty and the Beast have sold today.
Blank Check is an interesting one.
Anyway, here are the things we got at the pet store. I don't even know what that is. I think it's a something with ostrich. This has 2 rib bones, a scapula, a ribeye bone, a hoof, and a trachea. That will be his favorite. I got exotic Thai chews, coconut, and fish skin. This was Toys for Tots. If you bought this, they donated it to Toys for Tots. It's like a birdie with a candy cane. He's going to rip that off. I got him this really big lamb. Aww. Really, really big lamb. And then probably the most intriguing, this Halloween toy, OMG Surprise, Pet Toys, zombie, hidden toy inside, rip it up, designed to be destroyed, and then he gets the brains out of it. Oh. And then there's another toy inside the brains. What do you think about that, Bubba? That's what we got for the puppy, and fish food. Hopefully they'll like the food. What do you think, Rufus? Yeah? You want it? You want this big lamb? You want it? He's big like you. You like it? You uncertain what it is? It's a toy. I'm just gonna make sure it's not a living lamb first. Yep, that's what's happening. Yep. Okay, time to open a big box. That's your new lamb. I think he likes his new lamb. Isn't that right, Rufus? You like it, buddy? See, I got a big package here. I know what this is. This is from Super 7, direct from Super 7. Get it open. Does have a little crunch corner. Hopefully no damage. Is from Super 7 direct. Is unfortunately not the Thunder Tank or the TMNT Party Wagon. Those will be exciting times when those items come in. But it is my very favorite line to collect, and that is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Ultimates from Super 7. Hopefully you can see that. It is wave 5 of the Ninja Turtle Ultimates. Now I think if you've paid attention, this is my favorite line to collect. I'll go through the story quickly because we do have a lot of new eyeballs on the channel. So previously the only thing I've collected my whole life. My whole life I've collected things. Even back when I was young, I loved the Playmates Ninja Turtles line growing up. And then G.I. Joe, those were kind of my main things growing up. I liked Transformers, but we didn't really have the money to get Transformers. And my mom would try to find them at like yard sales and stuff, but they'd be missing pieces, wouldn't transform, and etc. But G.I. Joe I had a lot of, not many vehicles, but a lot of the figures because they were lower cost, they were smaller. And then Ninja Turtles. Playmates Ninja Turtles, my very favorite thing. And I saved some of those, didn't open some of those even from childhood. And then just continue to collect basically my whole life, whether sports memorabilia, toys, comics, art, whatever the case may be. Movies for a long time. I was collecting VHS tapes back in the early 90s, and the DVDs and TV season box set. I've just always collected stuff. That's what I've always done. And but Playmates Ninja Turtles were the main one. So this line from Super 7, the Super 7 Ninja Turtle Ultimates, is important to me. And here's why. So I had a complete, I think it was 1988 through 1993 or 4, everything Playmates line, including Mock and Loose. Yes, Hotspot. Yes, Scratch. Yes, Shogun Triceraton. Yes, the Movie Star Turtles, the Sumo Turtles, all that stuff. All of it. Mock and Loose, including an AFA 85 graded Scratch Mock. And I had those, we're talking now, like, when I was really honing in on that collection's early 2000s, early to mid 2000s. I was getting into that pretty good. It's before I changed careers. And I had just had a lot. I had a lot of fun doing it. It was great. And, way back then, going on 20 years ago now. And a lot of those were my own from childhood, things that people had given me over the years that had been preserved. And I just, I kept on to them. And then eventually started filling out the collection. That's in the early days of eBay. I mean, I've had an eBay account since, I think, 3 or 5, or very early. In fact, my eBay name is named after like a Beanie Baby that sat on my computer because that helped me remember my name, my username, because I could never remember it back then. But that's what I had. I had and that was it. That's what I collected. And then also video games. And most of the video games were childhood video games. Like Chrono Trigger and Earthbound. Some of the really heavy hitters, Super Nintendo heavy hitters. Well, when the time came to change careers, and I made a decision to move out of teaching, coaching, and education, what I did, and move into the business world. And the big focus of that was to try to improve my quality of life, be able to do more for my family, do more for myself, not be so strapped all the time. So I went to graduate school, get my master's degree in business, and that comes with a lot of debt. And the way I paid that off, paid for my graduate degree, was I sold that original Ninja Turtles collection, which was hard. It was painful. It's even more painful now looking at what they're worth today versus what would be about 10 years ago when I sold them. But I sold for plenty of money, was able to pay for graduate school, pay that off. And I promised myself that if I gave up my whole collection, I also sold all my video games and all of that during that time, that if I gave up that collection, I would rebuild a better collection than ever before once I finished graduate school and I got a job and I could afford it and have a budget for toys and so forth, and that's what I've done. And so, but I promised I would never go back and collect those vintage Ninja Turtles again, because I needed that to be a point in time in my life where I wouldn't go back to that. So I miss those, and anytime I see like Not Another Retro Channel Craig, he picks up vintage turtles all the time, and I'm watching him complete his collection. All of those I had 20 years ago, so it's interesting to see, and I like watching his videos and seeing him complete those. But so this line, which is Super 7, kind of reimagining the modern version of those Playmates toys, is just great for me. It's the sweet spot. It makes me happy, and since I'm never going to go back and collect the vintage toys again, I really want to hold that role. These mean a lot to me. Anyway, so because of that, I the whole time have been one to open, one to keep completely sealed in the shipper box. So if you don't know, this is the way a Super 7 Ultimate comes. This is Super Samurai Leonardo. Comes in a shipper box like that. And then it has an inner box, which I'll show you. So you see Super Samurai Leonardo. So I get one to open, one to keep in package of all of the Ninja Turtles Super 7 Ultimates for that reason. And I plan one day Ray Fillet. That's one I'm very excited about. It was one of my very favorite toys as a child. This one is Leatherhead, also one I'm very excited about. And then, let's see, we got Krang. This is a great wave. Now I know this wave has been pretty poorly received because there seems to be a lot of loose hips. That seems to be the big issue. They look great. The sculpt looks great, but a lot of loose hips, so we'll see. But I'm excited to have these, and again, that's the story. And so these mean a lot to me. I really enjoy getting them, and I'm just thankful for the opportunity to get them more than anything. I'm thankful that Super 7's making them. So 2 of all, including the variants, including the turtle van. It's an expensive thing to chase, and I think if I stopped collecting everything else, I would keep these, and everything else would go. These would be the last things to go, I think. So that's what's in that box. It's 2 of each of these. So we've got Ray Fillet, and I'll take it out of this shipper box so you can see. I'm not going to open them all here on camera, but so you can see. All right, so Super 7 Ultimate comes in the shipper, and then you get a nice wrapped up in plastic. I'll show you the whole thing, because some people have never seen a Super 7 Ultimate been open. So it's got plastic, just like honestly, like almost anything that comes in a shipper box these days has a plastic around it. You know, Hot Toys or anything else, 6-scale figures. And I think that's, I honestly don't know why. I guess it's just so that these box doesn't get dinged up. So you get that out of the way. Then you've got this box, which will have the logo of the character on the front. There's turtles on the back, but this is a slip cover. Ultimate's on top. Then you open it up, and you get the figure revealed itself. I haven't even looked at it myself. You see the side, and the back has the bio. Oh, he looks so good. Ray Fillet. He looks so good. The fist fighting fish. I'm very excited. These just came in this morning. So, I have one of each because my hope one day is to get all of my boxed ones graded. And I've seen Toy Bro, through whoever it was, did it where they graded it like this, where it's side by side, where you could see the figure and the slipcover. I thought that was cool. Ray Fillet, I'll tell you a quick story before we end this episode of Life of the Dubs. Is the first thing I have a memory of somebody hunting for me. So Ray Fillet was a really hard one to find for whatever reason when it came out when we were kids. I just honestly don't know why that is, but it was a really hard one to find, and I really wanted it. And we were going on a trip, probably to visit my relatives, either Louisiana or Florida or somewhere like that. A long trip, like a 12, 15-hour car ride trip. And I misbehaved a fair amount as a child. So my parents knew they had to give me something to do, and this is obviously before the days of tablets, or I don't think I had a Game Boy or anything like that at this point. And so my dad knew I wanted this Ray Fillet, and he kept trying to find it at different stores. What I remember is so he could give it to me in the car, and I'd play with it the whole way to wherever we were going, and I wouldn't cause them problems. And I just remember him talking about going to many different stores trying to find Ray Fillet, because the chest changed colors, and there were different variants, I think, of it, now that I know that as an adult. But he did. He found it, and that was what I played with on that trip. And so, like, that figure especially is meaningful to me for that reason, because I have this pretty clear memory of my dad hunting for it for me. And he did that a lot. Victoria has the McDonald's Power Rangers toys that were Happy Meal toys up in her office, and Dad did that. He'd go try to find her those Happy Meal toys at McDonald's. So we learned how to hunt from our dad, really. So I'm excited that these Super 7s came in. It was a little story time with Dub. I'm not going to open them up, show you all that. We may do that in next week's episode. Maybe we do have Anime Weekend Atlanta coming up next week, so it's probably going to be a busy week next week. So we may just open these off camera because I'm excited to open them up, but I don't feel like filming all that. And Rufus is laying on my feet and he wants to cuddle, so I'm going to spend some time with him. But that's where we are at. Thank you for joining this episode of Life of the Dubs. What did we do? We went to see Macbeth with Kim, celebrate Kim's birthday. That was fun. We took Camila and Kaya to the football game. They had a good time Friday. Yesterday we did a lot of adventures. We saw Black Adam. We went to the mall. Got a little hunt in, show you a few figures. And today we took Rufus to the pet store. So, I mean, that is what our life has been. The only thing you haven't seen on this weekend is us laying around watching football or watching, like I watched Walking Dead this morning because I get it early because of the AMC app. It is the finale of House of Dragon tonight. We are current on She-Hulk, Rings of Power. We will finish House of Dragon tonight. So probably in next week's episode, we will do a what have the Dubs been doing, and we'll catch up on our thoughts on She-Hulk, our thoughts on Rings of Power, our thoughts on House of Dragon as those end, and my thoughts on Walking Dead, as there's just a few episodes left of that in the entire series. So we'll probably catch up with that next week. But the big element next week will be Life of the Dubs. Thanks again for the continued support. Really appreciate it as we wind down hashtag BeatUpFit and find out what next year will look like. Won't be as many hunts, but you know, there may be videos. I'm just trying to figure it out. Do you want business, kind of informative, what's going on in the toy world, things, or speculative? Do you want top 10s? Do you want, what do you want that is not just going into 100 Walmarts every week? Because I'm not going to keep doing that next year. I'm just telling you, I'm not going to keep doing that next year. Because right now I'm going in purely for the purposes of making this video, and I could be doing stuff you like more than that, I think. So anyway, thanks for joining. I will talk to you next week. The girls are all doing whatever. Kaya's working on her costume because she's trying to get it ready for Anime Weekend Atlanta. I think Natalie's actually at Walmart, as ironic as that may be, looking for some stuff. Because we got to mail that stuff out that we sold on eBay. And please continue to buy stuff on eBay. It helps. We'll talk to you next time. Squeeze.